let's get things moving. Hello, Ootori. Look at all these people here. Oh, we became crispy again. Oh wait, he's loading. Hey, there we go. How's it going, everybody?
Konnichiwa, everyone.
Oh my god. Why?
He's trying his best. Don't make fun of him.
Oh my god.
Japanese.
More Japanese. All right. Well, it's been a little while.
Gomen no sai.
Jesus.
Okay, now it's intense.
Why don't you all introduce yourself? Since we now have new people who may not know who you are. We'll start with.
Hi, I'm Psychic. I was born in Japan.
Cringe. Actual cringe.
Wow.
Sit on a throne of lies.
All right, Weeb.
Oh, I guess I should
Oh,
tell me about my character.
I'm King Weeb. I am king. Yes.
Good enough. Mia.
My character is
I'm Mew. I'm an accountant.
I don't know anything. I'm just stupid. I'm just a stupid baby.
I'm doing this on purpose. I'm sorry. It's very funny.
Go ahead, Miyu. I'll wait my turn.
Oh, I went.
All right, Wim.
I was completely interrupted.
I
I can't with me. I'm awful. Oh my god.
Interrupt him again. Yeah, I'm Wim. I'm an alien. I'm playing an artificer. Artificer.
Thank you for pronouncing it correctly.
Artificer.
Artificer. Yeah, we have an artificer.
Artificer.
Yeah, an artificer, a rogue, a warlock, and a cleric.
And you're never gonna know.
Don't respond to him. That's what he wants. Give him what he
Damn
wants.
it. You figured
Who
me
said
out.
that? Did you guys hear that? It's like, did one of you guys open a window? It's kind of wind. It sounds like windy in here.
What?
What's that noise?
We're not in
Why
the
did-
same room, you dingus. How would we know?
Why isn't Kagerou
More-
talking? Like I can't hear
Oh
him.
No, I
my
hear it,
god.
I think
hear
your
it.
voice. I think your mic isn't working, Kagerou.
Oh man, that's crazy. I guess we'll have to just end the stream and not play this
Yeah,
week. I
that's
can't believe it.
crazy.
Damn.
Y'all hear something?
All
I
right,
think it's like
so
he's still with us.
let's put ourselves this one. So who wants to do the recap?
I would. No.
Ooh,
I'm
that's
alive.
important.
Well,
Pretty surprising.
Miyu wasn't here last time, but she still got filled into the details, so I think she should say it.
Speedrun stream.
Based on, do you want me to actually do? Because like I know a little.
No, I'll do it. So basically, we
Okay, so basically.
we investigated the cave, and then we found some eggs. Then we collected the eggs, as was our deal with Lenneth and the Blue Dragon. And we went outside and we negotiated the terms of our deal with Lenneth. Every one of us got a cool prize for giving the eggs back to the Blue Dragon, who's very grateful. Wim made a blood bond with the dragon, which I thought that was what Scratch was gonna do, but I guess Scratch wanted treasure more than he wanted a friend, so.
Oh, that sounds so sad though.
Alexa played.
That's what Scratch's life is like, though, isn't it? I'm waiting for a response. This is a characterization moment.
I'm sorry.
Does Scratch prefer friends or treasure?
That's a secret.
Hmm.
It's money.
It's money.
It's money.
Well, we now stand outside the, well, most of us now stand outside of the cult's cave, hanging out, being best buds, and Weeb is hanging out in the Hatsune Miku dimension.
Yes, my favorite.
Anybody else remember saying anything?
No.
I do remember that I think Kagerou still had to tell me what other magical changes came with the dragon blood stuff.
Oh fuck. I mean, oh yeah, I kept it a secret.
Intentionally. You'll find out.
Yeah, it'll come up when it's important.
Yeah, no, that's on me. That was my bad. I meant to like ping you afterwards.
You
I
know,
forgot.
I'm like real talk. I actually like got up this morning and I started to do stuff for today's session, and it like totally slipped my mind. I did everything else. Okay. Speaking of
I just have Kagerou will tell me the details of my new power.
details of
All
your
my
new
notes say.
Okay. All right. So, as you guys can see, you're here. You're on your way to leaving Greenest, and you have been asked to go to Elturel because there is rumors of further cult activity going on over there. Leosin believes that all of you are the most suited to deal with it. And he also mentions that there is much and more regarding treasure along the way. He has supplied you with a pair of horses, feed for them, as well as a carriage. And so you and your trusty companions can head out. So we're going to do the road party first for a little bit. And to that end, oh, you know, I also meant to look for like traveling music, but I didn't really find much.
Find something with the maximum possible cowbell.
We'll go with this unless it sucks. Okay. So, the way that we decided that we would do this was we would do just a handful of encounters and just say that it happens, rather than actually going through the like 3-week process of actually traveling here. So first of all, let me go ahead and reveal that there is another city. Much like Greenest, it's really just one of the many like towns that go along this road here. It's not really all that big of a deal. You can go shopping if you really, really want. But there isn't anything of particular note that happens in town. Would you guys like to do anything while here?
Well, are there any sorcerers?
Are there any sorcerers? That's a good question.
Are there any rich sorcerers?
Well, no. There's
Okay.
definitely no
Okay.
rich sorcerers,
in our area.
but are there sorcerers at all? There are not. You actually are told by local town criers and such that a man claiming to be a sorcerer was on his way towards Baldur's Gate and took the road north.
Okay, that sounds interesting. That's where we're going.
Could I inquire? Could I ask the locals about whether or not, like, well, just about information in the nearby stuff? So the reaching woods and then like the mountains to the east and stuff.
I feel like the villagers are very afraid of you because of your mask.
Well, there's that. Even if they don't quite get what's going on, because the cult activity hasn't actually gotten this far, they tell you that the Reaching Woods has a lot of like druid circles in it, and they're pretty touchy about outsiders going inside. They are not necessarily evil. They're just very defensive about non-druids getting in. Some
Does the
say
Wanderer know anything about that?
do what?
Does the Wanderer know anything about that?
He doesn't. He's a little more familiar with some areas up here.
That's prime wandering territory. I completely understand.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's about where he woke up. But he doesn't know anything about the Reaching Woods.
What about the mountains to the east?
The mountains to the east are called the Sunset Mountains. There's legends that dragons live there. They don't actually, but you know, it's kind of like a wives' tale. Like, oh, you know, if you stay out too late, the dragons are gonna come down from the mountains and scoop you up.
Yes, as dragons do.
Well, they do. That is a real thing that happens. It just doesn't really happen around here.
So there's nothing of note kind of in the mountains?
Not really. No, they're
Okay.
mountains. There's a lot of them. Yeah, imagine
What
there's a
about-
part of the Sword Coast that isn't totally screwed up. It's crazy.
Let's see. Is that a lake all the way to the right?
What's up, Ignacio?
Can I sell some potions to these people?
You can sell potions to people. Give me.
I'm gonna sell some healing potions.
Give me a persuasion roll, unless you're like threatening them with it or something.
No, I'm not threatening. I'm not threatening with potions. I'm selling them.
Yeah, you could sell them at base price.
How much is that?
It is 50 gold for the basic healing potion. If you have a greater healing potion, it's 75, so on and so on.
Okay, I have one regular and one greater.
Okay.
From travel time, because I can only carry 2. Actually, you know what? If I can carry 2 and I have time on the road, I'll get rid of the other one, or use it if I have to, and then so I'll have 2 greater. So I'll take that 150.
Okay. Go ahead and do so. As
That's
for your
cheapy?
question, Wim, yes. As for your question, it is a lake, but the map doesn't support the rest of it.
Okay.
So if anything does happen around here, nobody really knows it. They do point out that there are other towns around here, though nobody really seems to know the names. Again, this is much like Greenest. This is a very like kind of out there place. It's really just here for people who take this road from and don't go the Candlekeep route. All the happenings are in Scornable.
That's exciting.
Okay. Could I sell the? Actually, hold on. Right tool for the job. Does it disappear after I sell it?
Yes, it does.
Well, they vanish when I use the feature again.
Well, I believe.
So I could technically sell this to somebody, and then just they disappear after we leave the town.
I believe the intention is that it disappears if you get too far away from it too. Let's see. Oh, the tools are non-magical. Okay. Yeah, I mean they're basic tools, but they only sell for like 5 gold at most.
All right, I do that. I have 19 gold. I'm a little jealous of Psychic's wares.
Okay.
Potions, they're good potions.
Yeah. All right, so I'll sell it
Brad?
for 5 gold, and I'll have 24 then. I'll get rid of this.
Listen, would you buy a potion from a stinky old woman? A stinky green old woman who says that it will be a healing potion? You guys have no idea how much pure value I am bringing to this party. I am underappreciated and underpaid.
Yeah, speaking of unappreciated, I think I might have asked this question before. Is it possible for me to tidy up the rusty scimitars so that they're sellable?
You.
Mending.
Well,
Nah, mending not really works like that.
Mending doesn't. Yeah. Let's see. What tools do you have on you now that you've sold your right tool for the job?
I have thieves' tools, and I can make another. I could make another artisan tool if I wanted to.
Well, okay. By the way, if you have never heard of it, the all-purpose tool is very good for you. It is an uncommon magic item for artificers. It's basically your right tool for the job skill, except it also does extra stuff.
I see.
And it improves your spell attack rolls and DCs.
They wouldn't happen to sell that at the local thrift shop.
No, they don't. But that is definitely something that a larger city might have.
Okay.
Oh, I almost messed that up real bad.
You said all-purpose tool?
Yes. It's actually in the compendium. It's all purpose with a hyphen in between them.
Cool. All right. Still have the swan. I don't think I'd
Actually,
be able to
you
And it
tell.
don't
honks.
have it.
Oh, I don't have it. Good. Fuck this one, dude.
It seems to have disappeared.
Hmm.
Oops. I just need a little bit more time to set up this encounter.
Ah, yes, the encounter of death.
Well, maybe.
I like the sound
Possible.
of that.
Oh no. Oh god. I'm looking at our NPCs and I'm made uncomfortable.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
I'm worrying.
Don't worry about it.
I cannot.
Whim. Look at the
Ah.
NPCs.
There's more of them, right?
There-
Observe
Hey,
them.
there's two of them are dead.
Two of them are dead.
Two of them
They're
are dead.
ghosts.
We have
They're
ghosts.
Gone.
Enemy ghosts.
Now, just because
Gone.
Wait a
Baldur's
minute.
Gate is a game and I see it and I know what it is, yes, that's correct. It is.
I'm excited for it.
It's a fun place, unless you don't get along with the cops. Then it's a not fun place. Oh,
Baldur's Gate out of
Why are
alpha
these
yet?
all anime characters?
don't
Right.
worry about it, all right? I ran out of time to find other images.
Mia gets there and immediately.
Are
gets-
they actually elves?
It's not out of early access.
Don't worry about it. You'll find out when you get there.
DOS 2 is so fun. Baldur's Gate is going to be more fun. I'm really excited for it.
Okay, so then I need you. And then I need not you. Okay, this will be fine. Then I need one.
I could just imagine Scratch in the back of the group making keyboard noises.
Tickety tippity tap.
Just, Scratch, what are you doing? Returns with keyboard noises.
I'm having fun. That's what I'm doing.
That is too difficult. Oh, this sucks. Gomenne. I have to. Scratch your name. Oh,
Oops, misspelled that, but whatever. Typo.
Looking at these sandwiches.
These sandwiches are atrocious.
That is basically what's happened this campaign.
What?
Sandwich?
Are you talking?
So there's an image that I posted in the
Oh,
private.
wait, I have
that's-
an emote for this.
What the DM provides, and it's cheese, ham, and bread, and then the players come up with,
Look at
and it's just a bunch of weird,
She
fucked up
busted.
sandwiches.
When were you there when we were talking about that?
Yes. Yes, I was there when you were talking about
This
busting.
shit busted.
God,
Oh, man.
I hate it.
There's a lot of mayo on that sandwich.
Okay, so rocks fall.
All right. I'm sorry
brings me
about
joy?
the wait. I had to get a few tokens.
Just to confirm, are the changes that you haven't told me about at all relevant to battles?
No.
You sure? I don't get like an extra action?
That definitely doesn't happen.
Yes,
A
Weeb gets
boost to my spell
quadruple
damage.
proficiency.
It is Dragon's Blood.
Okay, let me tell you the things that you can find out right now about it is that you have resistance to lightning damage.
I'll put that in my list.
All right. So, otherwise, you guys are vibing pretty hard on your carriage as you head towards Scorneville, which leads into Elturel. When you see another carriage kind of going the opposite way, do you do anything in particular?
I'd like to roll.
I just want to say hi.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to kind of get a general feel for it, see if it looks like if it's armed. If I can see how many people are kind of in it. If it's like moving oddly, that sort of general stuff. That's all perception, right?
Yeah. So you can go ahead and roll perception. When the crow kind of says hello, the driver.
I missed the stop fire.
Do what?
I missed the stop fire.
I see. You kind of see this individual take off their feathered hat and kind of wave it towards you. And now I need to move their. Let's move them over here so they can get out of the road. So to kind of let you pass. And Scratch.
Hi.
You recognize this person. Actually, you used to run your side business with this person.
Oh, shit. Shit.
Whoa, goddamn.
Well, goddamn, if
Let
it
me-
ain't you,
Let me put
you should forget her name. That would be so funny.
All right, so Scratch walks up
Well,
to this
I'll
person
be a
and starts
buffalo
making
biscuit.
keyboard noises.
That's a.
So you see this individual. They don't actually have a gun. But
They have a keyboard.
no. They sort of wave it, and after a while they look up and say, Scratch, it's been years. How's it going? And then they sort of laugh and caw at you back, with kind of the same thing. You remember, and the rest of you realize that this person has very similar abilities to imitate. Though theirs is like less of a racial thing. You imagine that because they're familiar, they probably are just very good at doing the Scratch voice. But then they hop off, and kind of open their arms and be like, come on, let's catch up for a little bit.
Fellas, do you
That's fine with me.
take a little bit of a pit stop.
Stop to talk for a bit, and then what's that?
All
You
right,
turn
I
around and
prepare
your wagon
magnify
gone.
gravity.
Hey, well,
Oh, God.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I might need to
Damn,
know
your
that.
wagon's gone. Damn, that's crazy.
I am my weapon. I am my own weapon.
Sure.
And so they turn around and they gesture and say, "Oh, it's all right. It's not an ambush or anything." And you see that there are a group of people in their carriage that were hiding just in case you guys were gonna try and jump them.
Good thing I had magnify gravity.
Well, and so they sort of break and let the horse eat and stuff like that. And how about you guys? I also realized that I made their token a little too small, but that's okay.
All right, I just pull out my Boston sandwich and start going to town on it.
Busted.
I hate you.
Ah, yes. Okay. Sure.
I take 20 damage.
Sir.
Boston.
All right, so Wim takes out a laptop and starts browsing Reddit. Yes.
Reddit. Oh my god, what kind of plebeian do you take me from? What take me
Well,
for?
Can I answer this
I'll
honestly?
spend my time
or-
on plebit.
We hanging. I dap him up.
Yeah. So, you know this individual to be Kai. The kind of thing that they did is they were your contact to hook up suckers. They were definitely the talky mastermind type. And a very common gig that they did was they would pretend to be a merchant selling exquisite wares and then, lead them over to you and the boys. You either kill them and take their goodies or you would sell stolen goods.
Vince.
Ambush him.
Yeah. What are the rest of you doing before I start this?
I'm gonna sort of I want to have a look over at the dudes here.
The sandwiches was a trask.
Okay, so most of these dwarf-looking dudes, they're like lightly armored, kind of. They seem like kind of cheaper end caravan guards. They're armed with scimitars, light crossbows. They have leather armor, and they appear to like generally know what they're doing. This dude back here is wearing a robe and a mask, and you can see like a few wands in his hands, and they're clearly a spellcaster, but they don't look to have anything significant about them.
I want to examine their carriage for damage or wear.
Okay, roll me an investigation. Alrighty. So you generally get that it seems to be a carriage that was either hastily made or just shoddily made. It doesn't have damage per se, it's just not very well built. You might figure that something like this is maybe they were in a pinch of money or had to get moving quickly. They do carry supplies. Most of it is covered by tarps. But you can see the vague outline of crates and what might be weapons or chests.
I have proficiency with land vehicles. Could I just offer just pro bono to just kind of like shore up their vehicle a little bit and make it not quite as bussin'?
No, bussin' is a good term, Wim.
Oh, bussin's a good thing. Oh, busted.
Okay. They would be more than happy to compensate you for such.
Tell them no need to.
They,
It's what I like tinkering with stuff. It's what I do.
the merchant kind of shakes their head and says, well, I'm not going to argue if you're going to allow me to save money, but and they give you access to their carriage so you can move wherever you like, though notably one of the guards just watches you.
Right.
Just in case.
As I'm kind of working on like the stuff there, I do want to roll investigation against I just want to kind of take note of what they're kind of carrying.
Okay, go ahead and roll. All right. There are a number of things that I will need to message you. For now, psychic. What are you up to?
gonna
Being old.
attune. I'm attuning.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're doing your crazy stuff. Annabelle
Crazy.
is
I'm
watching.
attuning with my egg.
She seems to be particularly funny about the merchant, though doesn't like raise her weapon or anything. And Scratch, while I'm typing this stuff out to Whim, are you doing anything in particular?
Standing near my pal.
All right. So they offer to kind of like go under the shade of the tree and just sort of catch up to speak a little bit more privately.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Like climb into the tree.
Well,
Yeah.
I perched myself on a branch.
Ah, yes, embracing the bird.
Reject humanity, become burb.
Reject humanity, become burb. Starts making keyboard noises.
I was trying to feed the crows today, and they wouldn't. They didn't want anything to do with me.
They have trust
Oh.
issues. You gotta
I did. I stayed way across the street and threw peanuts across
You
the
gotta
road.
Peanuts.
you gotta throw the food directly at.
What if they're allergic?
So that bonks
That's
them on the
nonsense.
head.
Birds don't have allergies.
You. Listen,
I hope they ate the food. They definitely. I got way too close, and so when I went to go put the food down, they like booked it.
All right. So, Scratch, Kai kind of leans in towards you, and says, "Hey, buddy. You know, it's been so long. You know, I've it kind of shows you a signet ring. You know, a ring of nobility." And says, I got signed on by a lord, and now I'm a proper merchant, and you know things have been kind of looking up. But yeah, I'm wondering, you remember that time when we swived the old rich guy?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you got all of the cash that you used to buy those knives. I don't ever think you got back to me on my cut.
We can't. The rest of us can't hear this, right?
No,
Okay.
no.
Just cover your ears.
Scratch, I would like you to make a wisdom save.
A wisdom save.
A wisdom save.
I'm kind of glad I'm far, far away right now.
I'm not, because I know
Okay.
exactly what I would do.
Beat up by my own followers.
Okay. Let me change the music. All right. So, no, let's do something else. We'll do this. No, that's too spooky. Fudge. Okay, we have to go with too spooky. Whatever. So anyway, their eyes seem to glow as their skin kind of becomes this amorphous blob of bones and muscles and kind of just all sorts of pretty gross and nasty things. Their appearance hasn't actually changed, but you feel like you're not really sure if you're looking at a slime monster or some other crazy nonsense as they lean closer to you and sort of grab onto your like hooded cloak and say, "You're not gonna cheat me out of my money, are you?" Because you know what
What?
happens
Like
to
that.
cheaters.
So it's like this, huh?
You are of the frightened condition. As long as you can see Kai, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and skill checks and saving throws.
Ooh.
Ouch.
I can't help you. Sorry, I'm busy.
Busy
Staring at
help.
my egg.
Help! We don't know anything's going on.
Yeah, you don't know what's
They're
going on.
they're just chilling underneath a tree. And in fact, if any of you were to look at them, they're just talking. Basically, you
I think
found
you
an-
should just give them money.
you found
But
an
why would I
illusion
do
user.
that? It's my.
Speaking
money.
of, they sort of reach towards your cloak.
Oh, no, oh, we can't have that. struggle. I want to struggle against them. Try to.
Okay. Well,
are they just holding me? Or are they like holding me up?
they're kind of like they've done that thing where they grab at the collar of your robes, and have like pulled you towards them. They're not like restraining you per se, but they do have you grappled. So you can make a contested acrobatics or athletics to break out. Oh, wow. Okay. So they attempt to hold you, but you pretty easily break free. You are still oh wait, you're still at disadvantage. That doesn't matter. Okay. So you manage to break free, and you kind of fall back and manage to make distance as they pull out a hand crossbow, one that appears to have been modified in some way, presumably to keep it concealed. And they say, "Come on, old friend. Why don't we settle this with civility? Otherwise," and he sort of gestures back towards where Wim is kind of like checking underneath the cart. And he kind of holds up what seems to be like a dog whistle, and he says, "Otherwise, your friend's gonna have himself a real nasty accident."
Come on, you put your weapon away. We're friends, right? We can talk this out like old times.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion. We'll go versus. The only way we talk about this peacefully is if you get me what I'm owed.
And what if I don't want to?
What?
All right, everybody roll initiative.
Oh, phenomenal.
I'm attuning. Do I have to break my attunement?
Well, you don't have to,
Oh,
but
wait,
it
hold
means
on.
that you
I
miss out
my
on the
token.
combat.
Fine. I mean, okay, I'll roll initiative if somebody does something really loud.
Can I squawk really loud?
Wow.
If you want me to join.
Then, well, hold on. Things haven't quite happened yet. I'm asking you to roll initiative because it is highly likely that bad things will happen.
Been great. It's freaking.
Okay, fine, I'll do it. I'll do
Oh,
it.
come on, that was a really good COD too, man. What a waste.
It was an amazing call. That's the only reason I'm doing this.
Thank you.
Womp.
Okay, so that's everybody on the turn order. All right, so this individual squeeze into this whistle, which for everybody other than Scratch, also Wim, I'm gonna put you here. Is that fine? You can basically be anywhere on their cart.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And then Annabelle would be mounted. All right. So as soon as the whistle goes off, one of the bandits here hits a lever next to the axle, and the wagon starts to fall onto Wim.
Oh.
And now combat starts.
Wait, do I have like a dex saving?
Yeah. Well,
What's
yeah.
that?
I'll get to you when it's your turn.
Okay.
This is just what they start to do because they had prepared actions. Basically, this is meant to be an ambush for you. Okay, so Annabelle has the initiative. She draws her weapon. Do I not have the horse here as a token? Okay, whatever.
All right, time to figure out what I
Curious.
do here. I have my dice. All right,
Oh,
perfect.
lovely.
I now know exactly how to win this.
Okay, very well. All right.
They were all 20s. Ignore the fact that some of them were four-sided dice. They were all 20s.
Every single one.
The indecision
I got
time.
some new click clack math rocks the other day. They're pretty. They're
Oh,
really
very
pretty.
nice.
Alright, so this bandit is shot. I guess you can't see. So she opens fire at this guy who is starting to shout something, but then he just shouts for his life as he says, "Oof, ouch, owie, my bones." Alright, Whim, please make a dex or strength saving throw.
Sure thing. Ba-da-ba-ba.
That is not high enough. It is not a terrible failure, though. You're basically pinned by your shoulder. You have disadvantage with making checks for spells that require somatic components, and you're basically restrained.
Okay, so I have disadvantage on checks and somatic spells.
Yes, and your speed is 0. Until you can manage to, it doesn't require you
Each
to
turn
make a check.
I'll do a check basically.
Well, you could spend an action to basically just push it off of you and then roll out of the way.
Roll like it's Dark Souls.
So to confirm, it fell on me, but given that I'm on the right side, do I still have a clear line of sight to these 2 guys closest to me?
Yes.
Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
35 feet, right? No, it doesn't hit anybody. I am going to use my first action to use my breath attack.
All right. It's a 30-foot line, correct?
Yes. So it shouldn't hit. It should hit both of them, but not hit anybody else, and it won't reach the cart. I don't think.
It
So
does
I don't even damage
graze the cart.
Just the front though. None of the real like wheels or axles.
Right. Okay. Man, I wish we had hexes, but either way. All right. Okay.
It
dex
is a
saves.
dex save. And they'll
2.
take half damage if they succeed.
What was the DC?
Against my spell save DC, which is 15.
They both pass.
So they both make the save.
They both make the save. Yes.
Okay, so they'll take half damage. And I roll 5d8.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm pretty sure you still killed them.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't fuck with me, boy.
Wow.
You think you could just stop me by dropping a card on me?
Well, they sure thought they did.
They should.
All right. What else are you doing?
Yeah, I have another action. So I can technically still cast. It would just be a disadvantage.
Well, it depends. Oh my god, it's Barbecue Q. Hey man, it's been forever.
Yo, QQ.
I haven't seen
I
you
just
for
can't
an
help it.
entire year. My boy.
We were hanging out earlier, actually. During stream.
Hold on, information. So basically, so if I were to cast Magnify Gravity, the disadvantage would be...
They would basically get advantage on their saves.
Okay. But they'd still take... It doesn't affect the damage, other than the save or not.
Right.
Yeah, I think I'll cast... What is it, a 10-foot radius? Yeah, 10-foot radius. So would I be able to hit all 3 of them if I cast it right here?
You could. You'll also hit the horse.
Rest in peace, his horse. Acceptable.
No,
one.
not the horsey.
Okay, well,
Not
if I do
the
it...
horsey.
If I do it Yeah, I can't hit both of them without hitting the horse. How many hit points do you think that horse has?
I don't know, Wim. How many hit points do you think it has?
We have 2 horses, right?
Yeah, but you don't have their character sheets.
Oh no. I'm saying like we don't need this horse.
Man.
Horse lives matter.
Well, I mean, I think that I'm justified in being a bit more concerned about our lives than the horse of our enemy. Like I get that he didn't really choose his lot in life, but you know.
Well, I mean that
really
is
do.
true. That is true. It's kind of messed up, but it's true. It'll live. Go for it.
Well, no, it's not that much. It's not that messed up. Again, keep in mind, if I were to prioritize these dudes' horse over my own companions,
Listen, I'm
then
just saying
that would be pretty messed up.
I'm just saying, if you put it here, you hit, or here, you hit all 3 of these guys.
But then I hit scratch.
I know.
If I have a choice between hitting scratch and hitting a fucking
Hold on a
horse,
minute.
I'm gonna hit the horse.
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute.
Wait a minute, no, I can just cast it here.
Oh
Hit
yeah,
them.
big brain.
Well,
See,
they-
I'm not there, so I can't.
Yeah, see?
I'm
Here.
just saying.
Is this not good enough?
My voice is just in your head.
No, it's a 10-foot radius.
Yes, it's a 10-foot radius.
Yes.
So if I cast it here, I can hit the horse or scratch. But if I cast it here, I can hit all 3 of them and the horse.
Well, if you cast it on top of this guy, you hit everybody except Crone and Annabelle, and yourself.
Well, no, yeah, I'm not trying to hit scratch, Kagerou.
Why not? Come on. Your
I mean,
damage.
you do deserve it for
your
not
DP
alerting us sooner.
Your DPS counter doesn't go up with damage you don't deal, Wim.
You could hit the horse. We don't need that horse, do we?
Well, I mean, we could, if we keep the horse alive, we can take their carriage. I can shoot it up and we'll get the whole thing. Yeah, I think
You know what? Yeah,
let's
let's save the horse. Just, I mean, I have the spellcaster has his turn next, so you can just kill him, and I can take out the other guy.
Can't believe we're discussing this.
If you do this,
Who gets
or-
to live, the horse or no?
Well, yeah. So
No, there's no way.
I either hit 1 person or I hit 2.
Hit the 2.
Yeah, it just makes more sense. Like the spellcaster will get a turn.
Laugh my ass off, get wrecked.
horse won't die. Have you considered that?
Huh?
Horses probably have high constitution.
Yeah,
So
but there's
maybe it
no way
has
that
lots of-
horse is making the dex save, so it's taking full damage.
How much damage could that possibly be?
2d8.
I'm sure a horse would survive.
You think a horse
fire.
would survive 2d? You think a horse would survive 16 damage?
It's a horse.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know anything about.
I mean, if
D&D
you want to
horses,
be,
but that
if you want to
sounds
be a
pretty
pussy
crazy.
about
D&D
horse-related
horses.
things, you could also, I don't know. I say just
you know-
hit these 2. Just hit
Yeah,
these 2.
that's honestly that's sort of the selfless thing to do, because the selfish thing would be to just hit this guy because he's the one who could potentially attack me next turn, well, or next. Yeah, I'll hit these 2.
All right.
Yeah.
So they need to make dex saves at advantage.
Against the spell save DC 15.
Okay. Kai makes it, and the bandit doesn't matter because he has 1 HP. So go ahead and roll the damage. Wait a minute. Ferendo. Oh my god. Is something like happening? Team? I think I can hear them talking. Everyone has gone mute but you. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh no. I lost connection to Discord. That's what happened. Oh, bother. This is problematic. Ah, scuff. It's scuffed. You know, actually, before the stream, this happened to Miyu, too. She almost didn't make it. Let me check on a few other things. Well, the stream still seems to be up, which is crazy. I just don't know why Discord just up and died. Let's try rebooting it entirely. Switch region if you're a Discord owner. Yeah. Oh, well, this sucks. It looks like Discord as a whole might be exploding. Well, so how's everybody doing? Let's go ahead and put some of this stuff on pause. Oh, there we have it. Now I just gotta connect. Come on. Come on, Discord. Come on. I believe in you. Executive dysfunction. That sounds awful. It's also pretty funny that everything else is like working. I'm doing pretty well playing Monster Hunter Gen. But you enjoyed the pizza cast? Hey, thanks. It's actually pretty rare that other people talk to me about the pizza cast. I don't really blame you guys, but I feel like everybody goes to those for the girls, and it's like, damn, yikes. Oh yeah. They're clearly having a great time talking mad smack about me. And they'll never know what I'm saying until they watch the VOD and realize that they're muted and they sound stupid. Why is this happening? Maybe if I close this and... Nope, that didn't help. That's our pizza cast SMH. It's not determined whether it's interesting to listen to. Well, no, but they are cute to look at. Yeah, that's my boy right there. You see, guys, this is how you get mod status on Discord servers. That stuff right there, that's the good stuff. You can always choose to praise me, and that's a good bribe. It basically always works. For people in... Oh, man, that's messed up. Why would you say for people into that? Kiss me, bro. Oh. I don't know. I don't know if I could. Hazukashi. I don't know. Do you wear glasses? Because that's like the big qualifier. Not sucking other dudes off. No, I'm just saying. I mean, you can like just praise me, right? That's the good stuff. Plain and simple. It's gay not to be into guys. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm giving you a hard time. Man, I feel especially bad for Weeb. Pizza Cast topics don't matter at all because we go off track in 2 minutes in. Tilted out of my mind. One of these days we'll have like actual topics. I can't believe Discord's just dead though. This really, really sucks. The text chat works, but the voice call doesn't. I wonder if it's... No? Nope. Alright. There's got to be a way to change regions. How do I do so? Server settings. Oh, here we are. Let's go to... Nope, that didn't help. That didn't help either. Just have a head pat and a boot mechanic. You'll have hundreds of views. Yeah, you might be able to get in through the browser version. All right, let's try that. You say watching a stream that is... I am not, in fact, a surveillance drone, okay? The 100% more Discord problems. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, so what happens if I do things this way? Can people hear me? Nope. It doesn't sound good. Well, what happens if I do this? Oh yeah, man. Discord is just dead all around. Now it's troubleshooting Tuesday. Yeah, man. Imagine. Is the rest... Oh god, this is so embarrassing. So why don't we go back over here? Just use Zoom. Oh god, I hate Zoom. Skype is even worse. No. Oh god. Unironically use Zoom. I don't want to use Zoom. Stupid boy. Man, shut up, Jupiter. How was your stream? All these youngins. MSN Messenger. This is how I like it. This is the good stuff. More like the good scuff. What is going on? Well, I wonder if maybe what we need to do is switch to somebody else's stream. Though that would be super lame. I really don't want to.
Oh, October started.
Oh my
rigging?
god! Here we go, boys.
Yay, we're back.
Oh hey.
Hey.
Talking smack about Mama, huh?
What?
No, I'm
Huh?
talking about how she started rigging.
Oh, okay, all right.
We were just talking about how extremely nice you were.
Yeah, you're such a great.
You're just I don't know how to say it in Japanese.
Anyways,
I'm sorry, I can't be
we were in the middle of a fight, and
Oh,
we're gonna,
yeah.
cast Manify Gravity, yeah.
We were doing something. All right.
Oh right. Oh yeah.
Wimp, you have another action.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Magnify Gravity. I'm gonna hit the top two.
Okay.
Oh,
right. I'm sorry. Roll
Not the horn.
damage. Roll damage.
well, I haven't rolled to hit yet.
You don't. It's a
Oh,
it's a spell where they get a save.
right. Wait, do I have? No, I don't have level 2 slots. Okay.
You have level death.
Okay.
slots.
So this guy had already
Wow.
passed.
Pretty decent damage.
Yeah. You definitely hit him, and you already killed this guy up here because he only had the 1 HP. You still have a bonus action, and a well, you can't use any movement because you're still pinned.
Yeah. Oh, right. My cannon.
Yep.
I have my cannon as well.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to move the cannon. It's a 15-foot cone. Hold on.
Yes, it is a 15-foot cone.
If I move it to right here and fire this way, so the edge catches him, it won't hit the
Oh, one second.
the cart.
One second.
Holding.
Waiting.
Okay. Wim, you should be able to control this thing.
Yeah, 1 second.
Ah yes.
Yeah.
Imagine
So if it's like this
Yeah.
or whatever, you know, that sort of thing, then I can hit just the spellcaster.
Right. You'll also hit the cart,
Well, no, I can angle it, right? So that it doesn't.
but it's a cone. It's not a line, right?
Right.
So if you go here,
I can angle
then
it
it'll
so
be...
the cone. Well, so this is not the direction I'm facing.
I see. So if
Yeah.
it's
Do you want to just pull up the little thing?
no. If it moves like right here and aims upwards, or sorry,
Aim like
Here.
that way.
no. If you aim literally, so because it'd be 1, then 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. Does
Okay.
that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then he makes a dex save.
And
Uh,
fails
so
to
he-
die.
shoots from
And
here.
he fails.
He
Yeah.
fails.
He'll
He
die.
will take 2d8 fire damage.
This could very easily just kill this guy.
Ah yes. Die.
It definitely does.
Good.
I
you
love
get
how I
one
was gonna be like the support caster or whatever, like the tool monkey, but I'm just
as he dies, just as we live in a society.
No, it's
Oh,
okay.
dude.
It's okay. It was my fault for not balancing the encounter properly.
It's-
Old lady. Would you like to break concentration on your attunement?
Yeah,
Okay.
I get the sense that I'm needed.
Well, you kind of snap out of it, and there's a lot of bodies around.
Youngin doing? This is unacceptable!
You waved
All right.
hi to somebody, you closed your eyes for 5 minutes, and now everything's
I
on
close my
fire.
eyes for 10
But if you
seconds.
close your eyes.
Does it
All right.
almost feel
Feel
like
like
nothing's
nothing.
changed at all? Oh my god.
All right.
I have no idea what you guys are singing.
It's okay.
It's a beautiful song.
It's not a Hatsune Miku song. I'm not surprised.
Scratch, do you want me to kill this merchant fellow?
No,
lady?
I want his head.
His head. Okay.
His head?
Well, in that case,
Well.
I'm going to use
Gender ambiguous. I want their head.
Sapping
Yeah,
Sting.
Okay.
It's got a range of 30 feet, so I definitely can do it. And it takes 1 action. So I sap its vitality.
All right. You hit, which I believe does a little bit of damage and knocks him prone.
Well, they have to succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay. What's your DC?
Is 14.
They succeed.
Okay.
So they don't take damage, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't.
Okay. All right. So,
Sucks that they succeeded on that.
sorry.
one.
Did you want to use your bonus action for something or move?
Well, I don't want to get close. See, can I do Mage Armor as a bonus action? I forget.
Mage armor is an action, but it lasts for 8 hours. So I generally assume that you use it at the
Yeah,
start
I'll
of the
take.
game.
I'll use it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okie doke. That's all.
Okay, so at the start of their turn, they begin to cast a spell, which I don't believe anybody has counter spell.
We're casting a spell.
I don't.
Right, because it's
They
a third
cast-
level. Okay,
They
so
fuck
they
you.
cast a spell and they simply disappear.
Huh?
all right. Hit AOE time.
Whose
Probably
turn is it?
invisible.
It is their
Okay.
turn still, because
Okay.
they have to move. Scratch, please roll. Actually, maybe not. Hold on. What is your passive perception, Scratch?
Passive perception.
Oh, I have the perfect solution to this though.
5? Question mark.
15, then.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Okay. You feel your pockets get lighter as a hand reaches in and grabs a handful of gold.
Ah! No! This is so sad.
I will.
I yell that this is so sad out into the wilderness.
Wait, you don't like go to reach for whatever is going in your side of your pocket?
It's not my turn.
It's not his turn. My boy cast the invisibility spell.
No, this is so sad. Can we get 5 gifted subs?
All right, Wim, you better AOE the fuck out of this dude.
Oh, I have an even better idea. I wonder if Kagerou can understand what I'm gonna do.
Oh.
Well,
I'm
we'll
scared.
see. As Scratch, it is now your turn.
I'd like to prepare an action.
4.
I prepare an attack. Question mark.
I mean that's fine, but what's the trigger for this attack?
Oh, if Kai reappears in any of the 4 adjacent, for any of my 4 sides.
Oh, okay. If he shows up in melee range, you're gonna stab him.
Yeah.
Aight. Annabelle.
I cannot wait till it's my turn.
So
Beer.
I know there's special victims unit.
Here. And she prepares an action. Whim.
All right. I have 2 actions. I have
Yeah.
a spell that has no somatic components. It's called Fairy Fire.
Yep. Dex save or
All right.
reveals invisible units.
Yeah. And they don't get advantage on it because it's not somatic.
It's not a somatic. Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
So I'm going to cast it. It's a 20-foot cube.
Yep.
Right there.
All right. Scratch. Make a dex save.
Cool. All right.
I believe that beats Whim's spells DC.
Spell DC is 15.
Yeah. So you managed to dodge the fairy fire. And Whim, nothing's revealed there.
Nothing's revealed there?
Nope.
All right. So I cast it here, right?
Yep. Now remember,
Okay.
it's not persistent.
Huh?
It's not
What's not persistent?
fairy fire. So like,
Right, yeah.
if they were to move, if they were to move,
If they move into there now.
right?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, all right. Just so you know.
So essentially, they're not either they pass their dex, or they're not in this area.
Yeah.
So I anticipated this. I have another action and I have one more spell slot. The question is, assuming that they're not just here with a successful dex save, which direction they would have gone. My passive perception is not enough to see this, right?
No, because the invisibility spell gives a functional +10 to their stealth, or sorry, a +20 to their stealth.
I use my free action to ask Annabelle if she noticed where what's her face might have gone.
She doesn't.
She doesn't? Okay. Well, I'm going to hold on. Okay. I think yeah, all right, here's what I'm going to do. That's 20 feet. That's 20 feet. That's 20 feet. I'm going to cast another fairy fire right there.
You cannot do so. You cannot cast multiple leveled spells in the same round.
Oof. Okay. All right. Well, keep an eye on where I did it already. Okay. I am going to move my... Wait, hold on. Wait. That should be within range, right? Wait, how far can I move it per turn? 15?
I believe so, yes.
I'm checking. Eldritch Cannon. 15 feet. Yeah. So actually, it has to be one.
Perhaps
one fewer,
you
I
have
think.
something that you can throw to reveal someone invisible.
Does he?
I don't believe I do actually.
I have a little bag of sand.
Well, I'll keep on. I'm still pinned under the cart.
There's
Oh, also, I need to roll a 1d6.
Yes, you do.
Cool, recharged.
It is recharged.
Hold on a second. Where was the cannon? Here?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I can move it to here, and if I move it here and I flame this area, do I hit
the
it?
horses?
I see. So would you point it here so then the cone would go like so?
Yeah, what I'm saying is there an angle I can point this cone where it doesn't hit any of the horses or
Yeah.
any
So
people?
if it faces this direction, it won't hit anybody. If it faces this direction, it'll hit the woods. And the tree that Scratches under would ignite, but Otherwise, nobody would take damage.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot it more this way.
Okay. Let me get my dice out. All right, nothing happens.
Nothing happens?
Nothing happens.
Okay. So if they were there, that definitely would have hit them, because you can't...
You would take half damage, right?
Yeah, they'd still take something.
Well,
okay.
That, or invisibility doesn't break when you take damage.
Okay. Just to be safe, hold on. Do I have a clear view this way?
Less than clear now that there are like there's a body here and the tree canopy kind of moves over.
Well, my main thing is I'm not gonna hit the carriage, right? Because I'm still kind of under it.
What are you asking about?
I'm thinking I'm just gonna fire off a breath attack on this line.
Oh, I see. Sure.
I want to make sure I'm not hitting the carriage or the horse.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens? Okay. That'll end my... I'm gonna communicate the fact that, you know... Well, like, assuming they don't already know, I'm gonna communicate what I did with fairy fire and the fire there. I'll just say, like, yeah, they're probably still around, you know, try and find them.
Ooh, whoops. That's what I meant. Okay, so I drew this little thing to show you where your last fairy fire was, because you're smart enough to know that, but there's nothing actually here.
Right, yeah, it's not persistent.
Crone.
Well, I'm gonna. Does the fairy fire reveal invisible things?
If it
failed it.
Yeah, if they failed their dex save, so either they passed it or they're just not there.
Well, hold on. Let me figure something out.
Question: when you're using invisibility, are you still having? You're still kind of stealthing, or do you get the half movement penalty?
No,
or no?
The spell just turns you invisible. If you choose to stealth on top of that, it just makes the DC higher.
All right, I am going to use a special item.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah?
My Staff of the Python creates a snake that has blind sight. I don't know why it rolled. I don't have to roll.
Oh, okay. Because you can technically bonk with it. All right.
Oh, right.
Okay. It is
I
a
use my
huge creature, right?
Yes, I do believe it is. It's a giant constrictor snake. It's a huge beast, and it has 10-foot blind sight. So I'm gonna put it in an area that was not covered by the fairy. Well,
please.
I'll put it like. Ooh, there's very few places I can put this thing.
Yeah, a huge creature is a pretty big investment of
space. I see. I'm gonna go ahead and put him over
so
here.
That's large, huge. So right here.
Fine. Yeah, that might be too close to the horse, but.
Okay. And you can send commands to it.
Right now, I just want to know if it senses anything.
It senses some bodies and a horse.
Does it sense an enemy, Kai?
Can you speak to snakes?
I don't. Well, yeah, no. It has to comprehend a
Sylvan?
language. Snakes do not comprehend languages, but I do believe that I can.
That it is correct that they don't comprehend languages, but there is a specific language for speaking with beasts and creatures.
Acts
right?
on
Sylvan.
its own initiative count.
Oh yeah, I have to roll initiative for it.
Okay, I am going to issue it the command to find and constrict my opponent.
Okay.
I want it to grapple.
Very well.
I need to name him. What should I name him, chat? Or her?
It's just a giant snake. I'm not gonna be that.
A snake.
No, I'm going to name the snake. It's the same snake every time.
Oh,
Billy
very
Bob.
well.
I'm not naming the snake Slytherin. Are you crazy? Chad. Perfect.
All right.
Perfect.
Chad.
The snake's name is Chad Thundersnake.
Chad.
God. Okay.
Chad Thunder Snake.
Let me just put this under the observer.
Okay, is that an action? I think that's
That
my
that
action.
is an action.
Yeah. I spoke the command word, which is Chad.
Which is Chad, yes.
The
It's
good
just
news
that.
is, once it gets to my turn, I can actually speak to it because I do know Sylvan.
Amazing.
Yeah, what can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Hmm. That's my mark on this game. All right. Well, very well. Because Chad's Thunder Snake will take his turn next round. Anything else, Crone?
That's all I got. I already mentally commanded this Chad Thundersnake.
All right.
So
It
that's
is
all
not
of it.
quite Scratch's turn.
Yeah. Just hanging out.
Yeah, 1 second. I need a passive perception from Crone.
Okay. My passive perception is, I think 13. Hold on. Don't have it up. Yes, it's 13.
Okay. You hear movement behind you.
Happen on my turn. Can I recommand the snake?
It appears to have come from kind of this direction, and it is going this direction.
Do that again. I wasn't looking.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, I was looking. I didn't see anything.
All right. It seemed to have come from above the carriage.
North.
Oh, sorry. I'm on the wrong layer. That would be why you didn't see anything. So from up here,
All right.
and it seems to be going this way.
All right. I'm gonna direct the snake to head that way.
Do you communicate this to us at all?
I don't think I have time. Do I? Can I communicate this?
Should be
Wait.
your free action.
I have.
Uh,
Oh, okay. Then I'll tell you all with telepathy, because I have that.
Well, to do that is an action.
What?
Yes.
To yell is not.
Well,
a
yeah,
main
to
action.
yell is not, but specifically your telepathy requires an action investment.
Hold on. No, it doesn't say that.
Doesn't it? Oh, very well. Within 30 feet of you. Okay. That's what it was.
I guess it's both of you. Oh no, Scratch and Annabelle. I'm too far away from Wim. Yeah, just a bit too far.
All right, Scratch, it is now your turn.
Epic. I'm assuming I'm still in like prepared.
No. Your prepared action drops once it's your
Oh.
turn.
Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on down there, do I?
Nope.
I just told you that I heard a noise from behind me.
Okay, so now I do. And what's this box? Can I know that or?
I think that's the
Wim
safe
aiming.
location.
That's
Oh.
me. That's the general area that they're kind of in, and that's where I'm going to cast Fairy Fire next.
Cool.
Use your bird powers or something.
Thanks.
Fly! Hurry!
Fly. Yes,
You know
fly.
it's a sensitive topic.
Scratch just hears King's voice. Fly, bird. Fly.
I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna do another prepared action. If anything appears behind prone, I will shoot with bow? Question mark.
Okay.
Well, to be honest, if you just stay to the north, the python's gonna come in and wrap around the thing because it has blind sight.
Oh well. I'll just hang out as well. Just in case.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Annabelle moves over here. And she spends her action basically moving the cart.
Oh, my wife, thank you.
You're
Alright.
freed.
Whim.
All right. I cast Fairy Fire in this box.
Alright, both Crone and actually,
Le Crone.
yeah. Because it was a 20-foot. Yeah. Alright.
Yeah,
So-
it's a 20-foot cube.
Dex saves.
Oh, I'm downstairs making popcorn. Can you roll it for me?
Oh, very well, very well, very well. Why are you not at your PC? It's good game time.
You got one of those fancy wireless headsets.
Wow.
Get one of those fancy
fancy.
wireless.
Okay.
guys.
Walks the entire house.
So
playing
Crone
Dota.
lights up in a beautiful display of fey lights. Anybody who attacks her has advantage. Nothing else
I'm
happens.
very mad about that.
Nothing else happens. Okay. Can you grab a box to toss there so I can remove mine?
Yeah.
I am technically holding it the entire time. All right, cool. Okay. I have full movement, and I still have an action.
Well, you're prone, but
Oh, true.
yeah.
Okay. I'm
Well,
going
you're prone.
to...
I'm crone.
Yeah. Let's see, 15 feet.
You're clearly anime, man. Come on, Slick. Keep with the program.
Well, I mean, can't you get up, pick it up, help it with the rest of your movement, set it down, and then it can move the rest on its own?
Well, no, it takes a. No, I feel like it's an action to pick it up. Unless it counts as moving like 5 feet to get onto me, and then I'll continue my movement and then drop it off and it can move.
It's tiny sized, right?
Yeah. It moves autonomously.
Yeah. It doesn't have a climb speed, so it can't like jump on you. It'll be like just picking up anything off the ground. It takes an action. It can't
kind of cling onto my legs. It's like a little spider tank, basically.
Well, yeah.
Like as I move over to it, I can't spend like five of its movement to like move up my leg.
Unfortunately, not interacting with or picking up an item off the ground is an action.
But I'm not picking it up.
It can't climb you.
It can climb walls.
It doesn't have
That's
a
a good
climbing
point.
speed, does it?
Hold on. You can direct the cannon to walk or climb up to 15 feet to an unoccupied space.
It does have a climb speed. Very well.
Yeah.
That changes things.
Okay. I'll use my second main action to get up.
Yep. Well, it just takes 15 feet of movement to get up, not an action.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, in that case, hold on. If I were to put it right here and fire this way, I don't hit the force of the snake, right?
Correct. You just light some
Okay.
trees on fire.
That's fine. Yeah, 15 foot. It'll be like that, basically. Ish. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to, and that is. So I can move basically to here, and then to here, and it comes with me to that space.
Yeah.
and then that's another 15 feet. Perfect. So I come up, and it grabs onto me, and there, and then it, well, and then it ends up over there, and then cast flamethrower where I kind of specified.
All right. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Wonderful. All right, thus ends my turn, and I'm out of spell slots.
All right. What is your movement, Mr. Thundersnake? 30. Move 10.
Wow. So I guess they must have succeeded. Maybe
Nat
both
20s.
times. Holy crap.
They are a particularly dexterous individual.
Yeah, I figured, but it was worth a try.
I will never hydrate.
It was my best option.
All right, so the snake bites. It has multi-attack.
I specifically asked the snake
To
to
constrict it.
constrict.
Yes, which has to mean it lands an attack.
Oh, I see.
The constrict is a melee weapon attack. Okay, so that hits. Oh, it doesn't have multi-attack. Wow, that's nearly a crit. And it deals.
It deals a fuck ton of damage and pops him like
And it does deal a good amount of damage.
it squeezes a little too hard.
Fear the snake. Chad Thunder Snake.
Oh,
What?
all right. Hold on. Let me do it this way. All right. So that is its turn. And as it comes over to your turn, Crone, the merchant kind of, like shakes his head. He's like, wait. I can explain.
Start talking.
All right, let me change the music.
Start talking and then I will kill you.
Okay. Truth is, I was hired to take Scratch out because I was told he got a bunch of money somehow, and he stole this incredible fortune.
Huh.
Just kill them.
Scratch, come on
Do
over
it.
here.
We get the carriage too.
Chad Thunder Snake is the best.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I forgot. We're supposed to be good aligned.
It's
You're
time.
supposed to be, but you don't have to be.
It's time to show social dominance. Who hired you?
It's the noble that I mentioned to Scratch before. He like makes an attempt to try and move his arm, but realize he can't because there's a snake like half eating him.
It's not eating him.
Well, it's
Just
devouring
hold
him in
them
another
real
way.
Okay.
Me over here tweeting while playing D&D. But so he attempts to show something and then like shakes his head and says, his name is Baron Elric. He hired me after an immense sum of money had been stolen, and he said that Scratch did it. And he told me a location, and I was supposed to wait here for all of you.
Peculiar. Scratch, can you give me more information on this subject?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
It appears
still
Scratch
no
doesn't
idea.
know. Can I detect whether they're lying?
Sure. You can roll
Let me
insight.
find a roll. I wish I put more into int. I feel like I use it a lot. Oh, that's Wiz. Never mind.
Does that
They
mean I
seem
have to-
totally legitimate. Both of them do.
Okay. Both of them?
Yeah. So
Oh,
either
Scratch, too.
perhaps Scratch maybe stole from somebody and doesn't know who, or something else must have happened. But there is no reason that the merchant is lying to you.
think this might have been a setup, my friend.
Perhaps so. All I know is that Scratch does have the money on him.
And how, pray
Well,
tell,
not
would you know
anymore.
that?
Hold
Something
on.
very sad happened.
Say again.
And how do you know such a thing?
My hand. I went to go check, but when I went invisible, and it's there. It's in his pockets.
I can explain.
Then do. I command the python to loosen slightly.
And sure enough, he holds up a fistful of gold. There must be at least 100 in his hand.
Doesn't prove anything. I made 150 off of selling some stinky old potions I made by the side of the road.
Have him empty his pockets. There's a whole lot of money in there.
I can
Wait, how much
explain
space
where
do
I got
gold
it
coins
from.
take up?
I can explain where I got it from.
Hammer
It's up to you guys
space,
to
but
believe me.
Where did you get it from, friend?
Okay. Asking a genuine question here. How am I gonna? Can I just explain it like I got it from? What happened? It was a reward, wasn't it?
it was given to you. To be sure, you did not have to steal it yourself.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Give me a sec. Let me put this all together. Cool. Okay. Alright. I reach into my pockets, I put my pouch on the ground, or I can give it to Crone, and Crone can take a look at it.
Alright, Crone. Scratch hands you basically 19,000 gold.
Holy!
Blink a couple times. Did you get this?
How much space does this take up? What the fuck?
About that. So, you remember back at when we gave the egg? We gave the eggs?
Uh-huh.
I got a reward for it.
Sorry, my friend. This is dragon's gold, not some filthy petty nobility money.
Well, I don't know where you got it from. The thing is, I didn't have to steal it, so therefore it's not my fault.
I command the python to let Kai go.
First thing he
Are
does
you
is
sure? I don't have any spell slots left.
run the fuck away, at least away from the Chad. And then he chants.
I command the snake back into a staff and collect it.
Okay.
Chad, return!
So Kai pulls out a pair of potions and kind of drinks them. Well, I think I should give myself a slightly better introduction then.
Wait, no, don't get rid of the battle music. Hold on a second.
We were vibing.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Like,
Well, are you though?
maybe.
Better not be.
Maybe.
You better kill Kai
My
out of
turret is still in
nowhere.
position, and it won't hit the horse if I fire now.
Yeah. No clips back to the Shadow Realm. All right. So Kai will take off their hat and kind of bow more properly. It says, "My name is Kai, and in the interest of trust, I am a changeling."
Ooh. That's interesting. Do we all know what a changeling is?
You know that they're typically real hard to deal with. Because their shape-shifting is seamless. It's not like illusion spells. It is actually impossible to tell a changeling from the real person. Like, there's not even a roll. Unless you use certain spells or abilities, you either see them or you don't.
If they take damage, does their form kind of reveal?
No. You have to kill them. to know that they're a shapeshifter.
The reliability.
And
We
well,
can't
yeah.
take this
So
risk.
as such, the common thing is much like Kenku, they tend to almost always be rogues because nobody lets them do anything like on the up and up. Nobody trusts changelings. And he sort of shakes his head and says, I was indeed hired to ambush all of you when the Lord's money was taken. He woke up one day in a fury, saying that one of my companions, and he sort of gestures at Scratch, had taken the money. He said he saw it in a dream and told me where to go.
Dreams are not such reliable
Lenathan.
information, do you think?
On the contrary, there's all sorts of things like prophecies and all that other nonsense. It happens pretty commonly, if you ask me.
I don't like this person already. Whatever. Dare defy me. I called him an idiot.
Can I have my money back?
Yeah,
So-
sure, you can have it.
He sort of looks at like the 100 gold fisted in his hand, and he's just like, well, yeah, I guess. I mean,
Nice.
there's not really anything I can pay you in exchange for my own life.
Oh, we're talking like that.
That is super coconuts.
You're still my bro, dude. I say it specifically like that. Might I add? You're my bro.
Comma, dude.
You're my bro, dude.
He sort of just side eyes towards Scratch and says, well, I guess there you have it. There's not really too much for me to talk about other than I make my living as a hopefully honest merchant who only occasionally does less than honest things.
Do crimes.
Not me. I'm stinky. I do crime.
I only
Stinky
really
crime.
swindle if I have to, to survive.
We are the same.
Well, you just swindle just because you want to. Right?
Well, you don't
that's
know
a little,
that.
that's a little different there,
We're a
Chief.
good party. We're a good party. We're a
Are
good
we?
party. We're a good party.
We're a good bunch of people.
I don't know. I'm still thinking of a way to curse or bind this changeling in a way that they can't do the change stuff around us. Or we can just kill them. I guess.
Death,
Wait, no, he's
death
my
isn't
bro,
the
don't
way
kill
to
him.
go. The only other way that you reasonably know how is also including death, but then you have a druid cast reincarnation, so they show up as a different race. Or a wish spell.
So
What if I did a blood contract?
The thing is that what gives changelings the ability to change shape is magic on like the level of dragons, you would basically have to be max level in order for something like that to happen. Most angels or devils couldn't force it. You'd basically have to find somebody who can cast true polymorph. And that's also a 9th level spell.
Ah, yes, a really old gray wizard. You just gotta find one.
No, Candlekeep's probably got something like that. I just swing by. They know me there.
All right, so while this is happening, the rest of you can break a little bit while I move over to Weeb.
Ah, yes.
yes.
Perfect.
Back to being beat up by my by my own.
Yeah, let me move all these character sheets. And then I need to open this one and this one. All right, so the paladin picks you up after, bringing you back. I guess I'll go ahead and bring you to... there are a ton of tokens here. Oh, there are. Gosh darn it. let's do that. Do that. Merry Christmas on the 5 gifted subs. What do you mean?
Oh god, wait a
Delicious.
minute. Fuck, hold on a minute.
I can't believe I'm being mean.
Call out.
Somebody else is getting gifted subs in my stream. I can't believe this.
Oh,
Can't
wait, let
believe
me check to be sure. What the fuck?
Can't believe.
Give your money to him, not me.
No, it's okay.
No, give him your money.
Give him all your money now.
Give him your money. Relinquish
That
all
was not a
possessions to him.
request.
It was not a request.
I'm
It
not
is a
asking.
demand.
No, it's all
The
good.
subs.
I just
Kagerou,
forever
and no one gets
DM.
hurt.
No, give him your money.
It's okay. All right,
Give him the subs, bro. Give him the subs.
give me the Subway subs.
Or at least hit the bell.
Hit the bell, hit like.
Hit that
Hit the bell, hit the like.
like.
Smash the subscribe button.
Smash that motherfucking
I'm
like
hitting the
button.
like button. I hit the like button.
I already
Everyone
did.
else should.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
All right. Now I need these. Hi.
Star! Hey, Star.
Wow,
Hi.
we have quite a bit of friends today.
Yeah,
All
there's 12
right.
people here.
Weeb. Now I've got to drag. Man, I have too many maps. There we are.
Nice.
Alrighty. Oh gosh darn it. Can I-
Delicious.
1 second. I need to make sure that the observer can. Oops. I don't want to give Wim control of characters he doesn't have.
You
Star.
sure?
I'm not the star here.
I get it.
All right, since Star is not gonna ask it, Kage, how's your day going?
Uh,
How's people?
my day is pretty fantastic. Other than the Discord issues earlier.
Oh yes, I would imagine that was pretty frustrating.
It was pretty frustrating, but nonetheless, we had an enjoyable time, my stream and I. All right, and then that should work the same way. Hey, thanks, Jupiter.
Well,
I appreciate you. Glad to know
where's
that the
your-
alerts
did
are
you get
working.
your- Wait,
Yes.
I didn't get to see them. There we go. There they are.
This is so sad. Coming at 5.
You should make a little wiggle.
Oh, I'll
Make
get
him
there.
wiggle. Make him
All right,
wiggle.
so Weeb. Eventually you are led outside into Scornable proper. Thanks, Taco. Jeez, pork.
Cheese boy.
Oh God. All right. So Weeb, you are led out after being healed, and this is basically the next day.
Okay. So I
And
can do it again.
the head priestess introduces you to the acolyte that will be following you around. And she introduces herself as Ferris Bright Whisper. And she says, young master, it's a pleasure to finally be able to meet you in the flesh after having seen your divine strength. I am prepared to serve you with all of my might. I will be following you on your adventures, and I will do exactly as you ask, as was foretold in the prophecy.
Oh, awesome! Well, it's nice to meet you.
She then motions over to the other elf nearby, who is slightly taller than her, and he nods at you, and he says, my name is Felix. I am her brother. I know the two of us don't necessarily look alike, but the change in her hair color is a magical effect, as it were. No doubt after having joined your church, a ritual had taken place. I'm afraid the two of us must come as a pair, even if I don't necessarily agree with your religion. Because your church has given us shelter. So I will be friendly to you, but please don't ask me to do something ridiculous.
I will keep that in mind.
In following with your path, I guess, my sister here is a cleric. I myself, however, deal more with animals and monsters. I can call them to my side, and, well, I guess that's all I really need to talk about.
Okay. Well, with introductions out of the way, well, I'm king. I guess there's not really much to talk about.
Yes, we've heard much and more about your exploits. Though, I'm a little curious. Aren't you supposed to be traveling with companions?
Ah, yes. Well, about that, we'll say that we got separated for a lack of a better explanation.
I see. Are you not at all concerned about your companions?
Oh, I am very concerned about. I would like to meet up with them as soon as possible, but at the current time, I have no means of tracking them.
He thinks for a moment, and then turns to Ferris, who nods and says, "Well, the church does have a divination orb, if you would like to try and scry on them."
I would like to, yes.
They nod and lead you back inside, and basically you go down to the altar where your holy book is.
Oh, epic.
Yeah. Do you speak Elven, perchance?
Let me check. I don't think so. Let's see. Core. Are my languages? Oh, there it is. No, I speak Celestial, Common, and Dwarvish. Oh, and Infernal.
That's a little interesting, but understood. So, the High Priestess, as well as both of the siblings, start speaking in Elven. And they, after a apparently heated discussion, or perhaps that's just the way the Elvish language works, the priestess eventually turns to you and says, "Okay, fine. Describe to me, as best as you can, one of your companions. Just any one of them."
Yes. One of my companions is an artificer named Wim. He is pretty tall, and by pretty tall, I mean he's a little bit taller than me, and he has this mechanical ring behind his back that spins.
They look at you like you're an idiot, but decide not to really think about it that hard. And sure enough, after a while, Wim, can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Yes, I can. Core wisdom.
Okay. So nothing of note seems to happen. But Weeb, you see all of them basically having just finished up that battle.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that's all of them right there.
Does he get to see Chad Thundersnake?
He does see Chad Thundersnake.
They
Nice.
appear to be in the midst of battle.
You know, I want to take a brief aside to laugh about the name of the giant constrictor snake. We in the Rise of Tiamat party, which is the module that comes after this, our party made friends with a 1T who could transform into a giant constrictor snake. And his name, he was lovingly given the title Digbick the Greater. It was in all caps. That's how you spelled his name. It was Digbick the Greater. And so I just found it amusing that Chad Thundersnake was given to this one. All right. So yeah, you see them, and then the siblings nod and say, "That's not too far from here. If we start heading south, if we start heading south, we could probably meet up with them within a day's travel or so. Or you can wait for them here and hope that they choose to come through.
I guess the more guaranteed way to meet up with them is just to head down south then.
Alrighty. Are you prepared to leave immediately?
Yes, I should have all my stuff on me.
You do have all of your stuff on you.
Oh, cool.
Including the swan.
Oh! I pulled out the swan!
Everyone in the building just kind of looks at you, and then the swan, then back at you, and they don't really seem to get it.
It's Hyunk! Oh man, Hyunk, I miss you. You keep disappearing all the time. I'm glad you're here though. Ah, yes.
Yeah, okay.
This is a weird little buddy that I found. He's made of metal, but he disappears sometimes, and I don't know where he goes. All right, well, I'm ready to go.
Okay. The swan just kind of honks.
I'm holding Hyunk.
Okay. All right. So I will go ahead and skip. Actually, hold on. Because there is one thing I do need to look out for. Oh God. What is all of this stuff? Okay, there it is.
Wow.
Whoops. I didn't know that was gonna be public. All right.
Oops.
Okay. So let's get you all together. Okay. The travel back down south happens more or less without incident, as I will delete your token. Bring this up here. And then okay. Darn it. Oh, great. Okay. Okay. Let me do this and this. And then
How do you spell their names, by the way?
Ferris is Faris and Felix is Felix.
Okay. Faris and Felix.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Put that in my notes because I will definitely forget. Brain does not hold much, clearly.
Didn't I have... Wow. I thought I had something. Alright, well, whatever. This will have to do. I feel like half of my music keeps going away. Alright, so as you guys settle down for the night, the party list has more or less expanded. Do you guys wish to do anything with the new characters? All of you would have been introduced accordingly.
I forgot. Man, it's been so long since I've actually seen gold beams.
I mean, I'll probably give them a look over, just generally.
All right. Kai more or less just asked to come with you so that he doesn't make a similar mistake, and he promises to stay within his current disguise to prevent confusion. On the way up here, he would let you know, and probably during the campsite thing, he'd basically tell you that a lot of his abilities and skills revolve around learning how someone talks and then learning what they look like. He wears a magic item. It's a hat of disguise. It allows him to just cast disguise self for free, and he uses it to alter his clothes. And he has the charlatan ability, which allows him to, if he's heard a creature speak for 10 minutes, he can mimic them.
Oh.
He's very, very good about pretending to be somebody else.
I assume I get caught up on the whole Kai situation or party.
I would assume so, because if they don't tell you, Annabelle does.
Okay, I was about to say I come along and I'm like, wow, there's another person. I guess. Well, I guess I have multiple things to talk to Crone about.
Yeah, now you finally get the chance to do so. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. So I head over to Crone.
Okay. I was attuning with my egg, but I'm happy to talk to my party member.
Oh,
the attunement only takes like an hour or so.
Oh, okay. I already did it.
Yeah.
Perfect. What's going on, Mr. King Weeb?
all right. Well, first of all, the past few days were amazing, but apparently not for you guys, because I watched that last battle that you guys had. What was it with that giant snake?
I see you've noticed the treasure that I was given by the amazing dragon Leosin. I shall demonstrate for you. I use my staff of the python to create a python right behind him.
Okay, hold
I
on.
summon.
Let me just get Chad real quick.
I yell, I summon forth Chad Thunder Snake. And I think in case we meet someone named Chad, Thunder Snake should be the same word. Because otherwise, we'll see a lot more of Chad Thunder Snake than we really need to.
Okay. Why is there a DM NPC? No, that's actually his name.
Alright.
So, sure enough, as she throws down this staff, it kind of Moses morphs into a huge snake.
Wow. Okay, so that's what you asked for then, huh?
Something of the sort, yes.
So we got a sword.
And Crone, you see the newer boy Felix kind of walk up, and he talks to it in some kind of language and appears to be having a conversation.
Chad Thundersnake is my boy.
Are they speaking in Sylvan?
He is speaking in Sylvan, though.
I'm gonna listen in.
Okay. So he more or less like asks if Chad feels like he's been enslaved. Basically just kind of poking around to see if it's like sapient. And it's
oh my
not
god,
really.
Hermione Granger, please get out of our campaign. The households don't care.
Well, once he realizes that it's literally just a giant beast, he basically just asks if it's hungry. And he seems to like actually understand it.
Chad Thundersnake hungry.
Also, at basically any given time around Felix, there's like just small rodents and other various creatures that just kind of follow him around.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so after the conversation, he just kind of goes back to what he was doing.
I see.
Which what he is doing is carving wood totems.
Oh,
Interesting.
okay.
Would you like to pet the snake?
I would like to pet the snake, yes.
Go ahead.
You may pet snake. This is not Genshin Impact where for some reason you can't pet dogs or cats.
Yes.
We have
Why can't you
realistic
pet
snake
dog or
petting physics in this game.
Yes, the pet
Hello?
snake.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Where I was dissociating, sorry. Disassociating?
Well, we're back at camp. You have new party members.
Cool. Where am I? Am I dead?
Gone. You are in the fire. You
Where
are currently on
you?
fire.
What? Where did Scratch go?
Yeah, I was
I'm
about to see. I was
dead!
going to ask
No!
earlier. Where's Scratch?
Hiding.
man.
I've died!
All right. 1 second.
This is so sad.
There you are.
1 second.
Boink.
Blink. There we are. Scratch.
Let-
Bird boy.
Hold on, my medication hit me a little harder than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to be back in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, me, would you like to do anything?
Could you repeat that?
Would you like to do anything?
Yes, we have new party members.
So Kai is now with us.
Yes.
Kai is with us. So is an acolyte of my religion,
A Ferris and
Ferris and Felix.
cool. Cool. Is there a reason? Okay, this may be a stupid question to ask. Right? Okay, so be easy on me.
Okay.
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 All right.
Is there a reason Kai is with us and not going back to his
So
lord?
he basically explained that in order to not like accidentally run into you guys again, he's just going to follow you because clearly something is going on.
Cool. Okay. So it's temporary party member? Question mark.
He can be. I guess he also explained his skills. Just like you, he has the ability to mimic speech. And of course, as a changeling, he can change shape. And he has a magic item that also changes his clothes.
Cool. 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 All right. Understand. Thank you. No,
and I guess-
would just like to sit and hang. I'm just
Hi.
hanging out.
In order of fairness, since over the course of this conversation, Felix would explain that he is a beast summoner. He's a druid who's just particular to other creatures. And Ferris is a cleric who doesn't necessarily focus on healing, but damage mitigation. She says that she has taken the oath of peace.
Okay. Interesting. And now I awkwardly wait for Crone to get back as Crone just kind of stares into space like I'm in the middle of a conversation and Crone just
She's an old lady, okay? Give her some time.
petting.
Women,
Chat.
would you like to do anything?
Well, for starters, I'm probably gonna go into my character sheet and give myself my spell slots back.
That's a good idea.
Yes,
Oh,
I already preemptively
ignore that.
did that.
I'm not casting Ray of Frost.
Hey,
Oh, but you might, though.
by the way, I meant to ask, what is a spiritual weapon?
Hmm?
I have a spiritual weapon in my inventory.
It's a spell. Because you have the spell spiritual weapon.
Oh, I see.
It's a spell that attacks things.
Okay.
Also, hold on, real quick question. We kind of jumped away from it, but I'm assuming we kept the wagon that Kai had.
Oh,
right?
yeah. And he would also tell you that it's a wagon that they kind of just hastily put together so they can, like, jump people and then burn all the evidence.
So there's nothing in there that said, like, there's no
There's some
Well-
illegal valuables.
Well, yeah. Is there anything magical in there?
No.
No.
Most of the goods are things like poisons that are disguised to look like health potions.
How many? Where is the wagon on this map?
I can get it on this map.
Much appreciated.
Okay, let me go find it. Where are we at? Here we go. I'll say it's like right here-ish.
Yeah, 1 second it's there, and then it's suddenly there, and Whim is gone.
Actually, wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Let me
go
move
kind of.
it. I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna move it down to the bottom. Because that's where it makes more sense.
Hmm. Okay. There's no. Oh yeah, no magic stuff. No like magic scrolls or anything. Is there any? Are there any scrolls with like information on them?
Yes,
No.
information on
So
you.
all the scrolls are fake. Like they have
Ah.
arcane writing on them, but like, you know, since you've had time to like actually investigate them, they are. Oh God, what the hell? Hold on.
Hello.
I goofed. There we are. All right. Since you've had like time to actually identify them, it's been written on with magical ink, but all the symbols are like totally random. It just looks like spell scrolls.
Hmm. Okay. What kind of weapons are there?
Standard longswords and scimitars.
Okay. Any armor that's better than what I'm currently wearing?
No, not even close.
No.
Nah, rest in pieces.
You said there was bottles of like poisons and stuff?
Yep.
About how many?
I'd say about 10. There are 10 basic poisons that are disguised to look like health potions.
Do they have to be drunk?
Yes.
Mm.
Oof. What if they were applied to a blade and then stab somebody with it?
That works too.
What if thrown at a person? Question mark.
Well, that's fine too, as long as you hit and deal actual damage.
Mm.
I mean, the glass would break and you get a little scratch or something.
Well, right. That's how I meant hit and do damage.
I'm gonna grab one of the potions and put it in my bag.
Okay. You're sure you hear Kai mutter something about another 50 gold.
Consider it payment for dropping the wagon on me.
Yeah. Kinda
Yeah.
rolls his eyes.
Yes. Consider it payment for me not fucking murdering you.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I think that it'll come in handy. So. I'll put that in my one basic
Might as well
poison.
put it in my spells.
Yeah, it doesn't deal any damage itself. It just applies the poison condition for a little while.
Got it. Okay. I think that's all from me. I don't really feel like there's much because I've already kind of looked over all the new members.
I see.
Actually, I'm gonna check out see if Gold Piece is doing anything funny.
He's just having a good time. He seems to have gotten some money on his own.
Oh wow, that's pretty suspicious.
And you know, as you approach, he says, my friend, how can I help you?"
No, I'm just making sure everybody's good.
All is well
I've
over
returned.
here. I have ensured that the citizens of Greenest were not without their basic necessities.
Glad to hear it. I mean, if anybody's expecting me to go into like some kind of master social situation here, you know, and do some crazy shit.
This is
you're gonna be
literally a
disappointed sometime.
situation in case you wanted to like chill for a bit. Because
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
the last
gonna chill.
chapter and the last two combats are just like nonstop slam your face against stuff.
Yes.
But aren't we just chilling?
Delicious. Delicious wall. All right.
Oh, also, I'm gonna check and make sure that my red dragon egg is still where I left it
It is.
in our wagon.
Oh yeah, where's my white dragon egg?
It is in the wagon.
Oh, poggers. Okay. So I turn back to Crone, and I tell Crone, "Do you mind going somewhere more private?"
Of course not. Let's go,
my
young
goodness.
man.
So I head over to this corner over here.
All right.
I'm expecting Crone to follow me.
Sorry, I forgot.
All right. So this is where I get a bit.
I tell the snake to
Seriously.
chill. Uh-huh.
You keep going on and on about how old you are. Tell me, are you as old as the ancient gods? You see,
Rude to ask a woman her age. Wait.
if you've noticed, every single time you mention how old you are, King has rolled his eyes or kind of scoffed at you, as if to say you're not really all that old.
Well, okay. I am old for a human, although I am not fully human. But I have to admit, my experience comes more from the many lifetimes that I have lived than from any advanced amount of time that I have spent on this plane.
I see. Okay. So you see him kind of brighten up a bit. All right, good. Well, not exactly what I was expecting, but more of around there. I
I
figured.
wish I could help you more, dearie. I can sense that you are needing something. Some validation of your experience and your life. I wish I could give it to you.
Every time I've explained my situation, no one seems to believe me.
Well, oh my goodness, hold on. I have to think about how I would want to respond to that.
So for the record, Crone, you would have definitely seen Ferris attempt to sneak around here. Clearly listening in, and is not actually all that sneaky.
Mm-hmm. Well, it is one thing to hear and quite another to listen. Some people simply are not prepared to listen, to see things with open eyes. Your secret and your how do I want to say this actually? There are many burdens in life and many boons as well. Stick with those who you have befriended and those who have sworn their help to you, and you will never lead yourself astray. And then let's see, how do I want to bop this other guy? I guess I'm going to use my awakened mind to tell that's Ferris, right?
Yeah.
to tell her that it's rude to sneak around like that and eavesdrop.
Good evening, Mama. Okay, I see. Thank you for your reply. It was very important.
You got it. You got it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
SMH my head.
SMH my head.
Shake my head,
But you see kind of in between these tense Ferris, like one hand goes to her head and then she starts looking around, like she doesn't get what just happened, and goes over, and now you can hear her be like, "Hey, shapeshifter, that was you, wasn't it?" And then they start fighting.
Right. Well, I thank you for the advice, Chrome.
You're very welcome, dearie.
Perhaps someday I'll be able to fully explain my situation to you. And whether or not you believe me, well, we'll see when it comes up.
You should be patient. I've waited enough for everyone's lifetime, except perhaps yours, my friend. And I take your hand and I pat it with my bony, creepy fingers.
Bony, creepy fingers.
Breathing Limburger cheese breath into your face.
Well,
And then I say, would you like a hug?
I think I'm good on hugs.
Chad Thundersnake deserves to be considered a full member of the party.
Yes, I consider him a full member of the party.
Well, that's why he's there. And we will call the session here. Alrighty. So, let's get back over here. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves.
Oh man, that was pretty poggers. Especially seeing everyone trying to hit the invisible person.
Yeah, so it was funny because Kai walked up after stealing the money and was like 15 feet above Scratch, and everybody was aiming below, and I'm like, oh, yikes.
Right. I was see what I would have targeted was above or to the left. That's where I would have gone.
I'm glad that I'm glad that I got to use Chad Thundersnake.
Yes.
I'm pleased.
Very glad about
I'm
it.
pleased that you enjoyed Chad Thundersnake.
I think he's going to be real. He's truly going to prove himself in future combat. I just know it.
Well, I will tell you that there is a prize for keeping him alive partway through to the next campaign.
I would do anything to make sure that Chad Thundersnake survives.
Okay.
Anything.
Miyu, how did you enjoy yourself?
This was nice. It was nice coming back after a while of not playing.
Mhm.
Have a little bit of, how would you put it? Attention, story-wise.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Well, I'm pleased you think so. I've mentioned before that I make it a point to make sure to have like an NPC for each player character. And so I figured it was about time that yours got there. Weeb already gave his remarks. Whim. What'd you think, buddy?
I'm feeling powerful.
You're feeling, yeah. Well, you're pretty powerful, and I gotta think about some things a little bit harder.
You know, you don't need to rebalance things around me. Fine. I wouldn't want you to. I wouldn't want everybody else to feel like they can't do anything. You know, because if you're making everybody, everybody scales to my level, then everybody else is going to be like wet noodles. I don't know.
Wow. Okay.
Well, that just means I have to target you with everything.
Ah, yes.
I will stray away from the party last, and I'll stay in the middle. So we'll see how that goes.
All right. Well, we'll see about that.
Spinner, man.
How about you, Mr. Psychic?
Well, I did quite enjoy the kind of combat that we did this session. I think it was significantly different from what we were doing with the cultists, and I enjoyed the slight change of pace. Like getting to fight a rogue and some henchmen and a spellcaster, even if they did kind of melt, was
I was
some of them
debating,
literally.
I was debating on putting twice as many, but then I was like, no, because if Wim rolls minimum damage, it's going to be really hard. And then he didn't roll minimum damage, and so it was very easy. But
yeah.
Go ahead.
I quite enjoyed the variant, and then on top of that, there was like, I feel like we're getting better at being creative about our solutions, because in previous sessions we've just kind of we threw a lot of things at the wall to see what sticks, and now I feel like the puzzles are, even if they're a little simpler than they were, we are coming up with solutions that make sense.
You are getting there. It is my intention to bully you in such a way that by the time, like, you know, you go dungeon delving in a dungeon that is specifically made to be difficult, you don't sit there being like, can I roll for the GM to just tell me what to do?
Right.
And that way I can make encounters that are actually more difficult than they should be for your party, and you can really feel like, you know, you're actual like adventurers and heroes and stuff.
The only thing that I am a little annoyed with is that I have a lot of different spells, and most of them appear to do more or less the same thing. So I gotta find either a better way to come to use spells, or like, I don't know. It's really difficult. Like there's, I don't know if anybody else is seeing what's going on with the spells that I've been using, but there are a bunch of spells that I just haven't been using because either I have to do damage or I have to provide some other utility. So I haven't been able to use Misty Step. I haven't been able to use a couple of different cantrips that I wanted to use. It's just like having one action is really limiting.
Well, yeah, and that's why having multiple actions is an insanely powerful thing. Yeah.
Yes.
We'll have to.
Wait, have I unlocked the thing where I can attack again yet? That's
you've always had that.
Oh.
It's your level 1 ability.
Oh. God damn it.
Okay. But no, clerics do not get the extra attack feature. Specifically, war clerics can use a charge of an ability to attack a second time as a bonus action.
Yes.
But nobody in your party that isn't that's a player character gets the extra attack feature. So normally everybody only has one action. The only weird thing is that Miyu gets 2 bonus actions in specific cases, and Wim has a cursed item that gives him an extra action for a specific use, which I might need to tweak how that works.
Are you sure?
Yep. Pretty positive. Pretty positive.
Could you give me a reason?
Do kana. But
I roll to not nerf my wonderful dragon mask.
Alrighty. So with all of that said,
hey, wait a minute.
We'll go ahead and do our outro. I'm glad that everybody enjoyed it. I'm glad that we've had even more people show up and also have a good time.
Can we have rocks fall on the chat?
No. I need them to name my NPCs.
Is there a spell that allows me to drop rocks?
Yes, actually. I think it's a druid spell though. But you can
rock slide.
You
could probably teach it as a TM.
Alright. Let's get out of here. Say no, let's Kagerou. Hey, we all did it at the same time. It's crazy. Man, fuck Discord.
That was really weird that we got fucked.
So stupid.
I summoned the rock
On the chat.
Now, do you summon Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
Yo,
That is
yo,
exactly
star,
what I
yo,
thought.
yo, main actor of the Doom 2006 adaptation. Holy shit!
Of all the movies the Rock was in, that's the one.
I
that you
fucking love. Anytime The Rock comes up, I have to mention Doom 2006.
See, I was going to mention The Mummy 2, or sorry, The Mummy Returns.
Yes, Scorpion King. Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to be a little bit nicer to him. Hold on.
Oh nah.
That was an extremely hateful portrayal.
Oh, so funny.
I can only imagine what it was like to be The Rock and watch that movie.
Well, I think at the time it was like really good, and then just
I
don't
well,
know.
maybe you're remembering a different image than I am.
Oh, possibly. I only remember the CG from when he comes in, and the stupid grin he gives.
I mean, I've never really understood, like, you know how people say like, oh, it has really amazing revolutionary graphics for like PS1 games,
Yeah.
and it's literally triangles, and they're like, these graphics are so amazing, and it's like, okay, I could understand graphics are amazing for like Legend of Zelda on the Game Boy,
Sure.
but like these ugly polygon-ridden 3D models in fucking GoldenEye, no, absolutely not, never.
Oh, come on. GoldenEye and its DK heads were perfect.
Oh,
I remember